for your especially proposals on actualization on transport and regional connectivity on transport corridors are really important, and that's why we fully support your proposals, especially on the ECO platform. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to give the floor to esteemed Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Bilawal Khurtozadeh. Please, Your Excellency.
His Excellency Mr. Bakhtiar Saidov, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Uzbekistan, the Chairman of the 26th Council of Ministers, His Excellency Mr. Rashid Miradov, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Turkmenistan and the Chairman of the 25th ECO Council of Ministers, His Excellency Ceyhun Bayramov, Foreign Minister of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the current Chairman of the ECO, and His Excellency the Secretary General of the ECO, distinguished members, honourable delegates, Excellencies, Assalamu alaikum. It is a matter of great privilege for me to represent Pakistan at the 26th ECO Council of Ministers meeting in the historic and beautiful city of Tashkent. On behalf of the Pakistan delegation and on my own behalf, I would like to convey our profound gratitude to the government of the Republic of Uzbekistan for hosting the event and extending such wonderful hospitality. I take this opportunity to extend my warmest felicitations to the Foreign Minister of the Republic of Azerbaijan on the assumption of the chairmanship of this Council of Ministers. We look forward to benefiting from your vast experience, wisdom and leadership. I assure you of Pakistan's wholehearted support and commitment to your future endeavours at the ECO. May I also express our deepest appreciation to the distinguished Foreign Minister of Turkmenistan, the outgoing chairman, for having ably led this body during his tenure. I would like to also extend my appreciation to His Excellency the Secretary General of the ECO for providing able stewardship of this organization. Mr. Chairman, Pakistan views ECO as an important platform in the region and to strengthen ties among member states. ECO region is tied with common history, culture, values, and therefore share the same destiny. This makes the organization an invaluable platform to promote connectivity, trade, economic cooperation among member states. Let us reaffirm our commitment to the vision which led to the formation of the ECO and set its economic agenda for collective progress. Excellencies, the ECO was founded with high hopes and great ambitions. The Treaty of Izmir envisioned a closely knit fraternity of member states in an integrated, interconnected, and prosperous region. A region integrated through means of free trade, infrastructure, and energy connectivity, and collective well-being of the peoples of the region. Since its inception, ECO has made steady progress. Today, this organization is proud of a solid framework of cooperation, a forward-looking agenda, and an expanding horizon of activities. We are thankful to Allah for blessing our countries and the region with enormous resources. Yet we have a long way to go to realize the objectives of the treaty. Our organization has yet to harness its full potential and bring tangible benefits to the ECO community. Excellencies, we are meeting at a time of profound global transformation and challenges. From a global economic recession as a result of post-COVID aftershocks challenging the very foundation of the world financial and economic architecture, to the spectre of extremism, militancy, terrorism, and Islamophobia. Natural disasters, climate change, and poverty affect today. Unfortunately, ECO countries are at the heart of these cataclysmic phenomenon. We have a special responsibility towards our people in our region to convert challenges into opportunities, obstacles into solutions, and ideas into reality for a brightened future. The contemporary times present opportunities and challenges which can be best tackled through a holistic approach. Pakistan believes that we, the ECO family, led by shared principles of solidarity and mutual support, have the collective strength to measure up to these challenges. Together we can and should make a difference. The future of our coming generations is dependent on the actions we take. Excellencies, you are aware that Pakistan was hit by the worst climate catastrophe that put 1/3 of Pakistan to a situation that no one had imagined or seen in living memory. More than 1,500 children, more than 33 million people, including women and children, are at a higher risk of health hazards, and far more are in peril of starvation, being homeless. Early estimates suggest that more than 13,000 kilometers of metalled roads have been damaged, over 370 bridges have been swept away, 1 million homes have been destroyed, and another million damaged. More than 1 million farm animals have been killed. 4 million acres of standing crop have been washed away, stripping the people of their bread basket, a damage of an unimaginable scale. Even today, 6 months on, huge swaths of my country are still underwater. It was a monsoon of biblical magnitude, a monsoon on steroids, as was described by the UN Secretary General, with a mix of flooding, and also Pakistan has the largest number of glaciers outside the polar region. These glaciers are melting at a rate 3 times higher than the global average. Our forests are burning, while more heat waves are expected. Pakistan had never seen such a devastating example of global warming. Life in flood-affected areas of Pakistan has changed forever. And the truth of the matter is that our actions did not contribute to what we had to withstand. Our carbon footprint is nominal. We produce only less than 1% of greenhouse gases. The impact of these floods have emerged as the biggest emergency in Pakistan, not the COVID pandemic at the moment. According to the World Bank, Pakistan has lost some $30 billion as a result of these floods. Pakistan's urgent priority right now is to ensure rapid economic growth and lift millions out of destitution and hunger. I am grateful to member countries for supporting the flood-affected people in Pakistan, and we will not only build back better, but do so in a climate-resilient manner. Excellencies, we welcome the proposal of the Republic of Uzbekistan for the establishment of a high-level dialogue platform on environmental cooperation within the framework of the ECO, as mentioned in the agenda of today's meeting. We believe that it is a very opportune and sagacious decision to take a collective approach to address the issues that concern all of us, our region, where most of our economies are directly dependent upon weather patterns and are the most affected by the effects of climate change. The issue of climate cooperation is very significant. We need to develop a time-responsive, well-funded and strategically robust emergency response mechanism within the region to respond to such crises in the future. I would urge member states to come together and act now before it's too late. Excellencies, the ECO region, comprising 8 million square kilometers and 500 million population, roughly 15% of the world's population, carries a share of only 2.2% in global trade. Moreover, our interregional trade is less than 8% of the region's aggregated and is in stark contrast to other regional groups such as the European Union, where the interregional trade stands over 70%. Surely on the global and regional level, there is far more economic potential for us to unlock and to the benefit of our peoples and our countries. The regional preferential trade framework among the ECO members would help us in enhancing economic cooperation. If we are able to harmonize our trade policies and procedures, establish better infrastructure, and set our objectives on achieving free movement of goods and services through liberalization of trade, we will be able to significantly increase our interregional trade volume many-fold. Mr. Chairman, the ECO trade agreement is a landmark preferential trade arrangement aiming at lowering tariffs in our region over an agreed timeframe. As the coordinating country of the ECOTA, Pakistan attaches great importance to its early implementation. We hope that the ECOTA tariff concessions will take effect soon. We urge all contracting parties to take a broader and more holistic view of the matter. Pakistan, at its end, will continue to accord high priority to trade promotion and facilitation within the ECO framework. Excellencies, ECO Vision 2025, adopted during the 13th ECO Summit in Islamabad, is a key document that guides us towards increasing interregional trade and activity, operationalizing the region's transport potential only if all the members complete the due formalities for membership and actively contribute to their activities. I hope that the ECO Research Center in Baku, Azerbaijan will be operationalized soon. I am happy that today Pakistan is signing the charter of the ECO Research Center in Baku, Azerbaijan, and this will bring the charter into force, and the center will contribute to the research in the economic field to the benefit of all member states. It is necessary that all ECO members should join these specialized agencies, ratify their respective charters, and lend their full material and active support to enable them to function. Mr. Chairman, reforms are important in improving efficiency and effectiveness in any organization. The reforms process concluded during the 24th COM was a commendable effort. Recognizing that reform is an ongoing process and an integral requirement for organizational revival and dynamics, we may consider another such exercise at an appropriate stage. The guiding principle shall be to further promote effectiveness and the interests of the organization, as only a strong and effective secretariat will effectively guide the member states towards our shared objective. Excellencies, peace and security is a prerequisite for economic growth in the region. An unresolved conflict or injustice in any form would hinder any prospect of growth and development. Pakistan itself, being a victim of terrorism, fully realizes the value of peace and security. We have always endeavored for the promotion of peace and stability and upholding international law and the UN Charter. Our region has a vital stake in the peace, stability, and prosperity of Afghanistan. It is our utmost desire to see peace taking root in Afghanistan, which has suffered for decades due to war and instability. The aims and aspirations of the ECO region will remain incomplete and unachieved without peace and stability in Afghanistan. Today, around 40 million Afghans are left without a functional economy, having been cut off from the international banking system and increasingly face precarious existence. No modern state can survive if the wheels of commerce and industry are not allowed to spin freely. As per the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, around 20 million people, half the population of Afghanistan, depends on humanitarian assistance to feed themselves. And by the end of 2023, this number is expected to rise to 28.3 million Afghans, who would require humanitarian and protection assistance from the international community. As at this critical juncture, pushing the interim Afghan government into further isolation will further aggravate the sufferings of the ordinary Afghans. History has taught us that engagement and dialogue are the only sustainable pathways that led to desirable outcomes, whereas isolation breeds resentment and instability. The international community needs to respond positively and urgently to the United Nations Secretary General's appeal for $4.2 billion in humanitarian and economic assistance to Afghanistan and explore ways and means to revive its banking system. Our ECO family has been generous in provision of humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan, yet more needs to be done. We must continue to work together for extending timely assistance to Afghanistan to avert the impending humanitarian crisis that would unfold if the country is cut off from vital humanitarian aid. For the world at large, and our region in particular, it would entail unimaginable consequences if, God forbid, such an eventuality unfolds. We firmly believe that only a peaceful, prosperous, stable, and connected Afghanistan can act as a pillar of strength for the ECO region and promote connectivity with Central Asia and beyond. Excellencies, as a founding member, Pakistan has been and will remain in the forefront of shaping the ECO's agenda. We have full faith in the ECO's bright future. We shall leave no stone unturned in helping ECO ensure its realization. We urge ECO member states to closely coordinate their policies to minimize adverse impacts of the current global economic crisis. We wish to see the ECO region transformed into a prosperous trading bloc that stimulates and promotes industrial growth, reduces and eventually eliminates tariffs and non-tariff barriers to promote free trade within the region and become a factor of global peace, stability and prosperity. Mr. Chairman, I am confident that with our collective and coordinated efforts from the platform of the ECO, we can realize the true potential of the ECO region. Pakistan reiterates its firm belief in the ECO's founding values and its commitment to ECO Vision 2025. Lastly, let's recall our commitments to make the ECO an organization not just of words but of action, not just of commitments but of implementation, an organization where we can proudly pass the baton to our future generations without any remorse or regrets, as an organization where every year is celebrated as the year of strengthening connectivity. I thank you.